Hi everyone, Ryan Jaso here. Got two really quick things that I thought were cool, and I'm hoping that you will agree. First thing, I had a client bring a problem to us. Said he couldn't find a bulletproof or shatterproof cover, clear cover for a par 36 fixture. What the options that I found exist in the marketplace are the brass grate covers. If you want something that is shatterproof, you got to go with a brass grate. Well, we know grates are a pain in the ass because they trap debris. So he wanted to know if there was a glass or some type of material that we could find that would handle a 2,000-pound riding mower. So it turns out that I know someone in the acrylics business who recommended a thick piece of Lexan with UV inhibitors. So he built us a couple of samples, 1/4 inch clear. This one has grass clippings all over it because we ran it over this morning with the lawnmower. Obviously it's still intact. And here's our hammer test just to prove it to you guys. Sorry, the ring popped off. This is a cast ring, by the way. It's really heavy duty, so it's nice to keep these things in place. But I can beat the crap out of this all day. This cover isn't going to break. So the guy can build the covers in two different ways. The first one is simply the 1/4 inch piece. The 1/4 inch piece that sits right on top of your 6-inch PVC housing or PVC sleeve. And then you use some type of ring. You know, this cast ring is probably the nicest one I've ever seen. But there are other options out there too to clamp these things in place. So that 1/4 inch option that sits on top is just under $15. Or he can use a 1/2 inch option, route out around the perimeter so that it actually recesses into the can slightly. So that will hold it in place and you don't need a ring in order to keep it in place. So cost on that is just under $30. So you're just under $15 for the standard 1/4 inch, sits on top of the sleeve, or just under $30 for something that will recess down into it and not need any type of ring. So I don't know, maybe it's been a problem that a number of you guys are having and just avoided par 36s for that reason. I don't know. But Brilliance is, and I know a number of different manufacturers that we sell for are moving par 36s, but Brilliance seems to be kind of the leader in that area because they've got everything from about a 400 lumen 4-watt par to a 1600 lumen 15-watt par and everything in between. So if you were shying away from pars, maybe a combination of this cover and those different options now with a bunch of different beam spreads and color temps, maybe you'll start looking in that direction again. So that's the first thing. The second thing, and I'd never seen this before either, maybe you guys have, your standard kind of shiny plated Alico spotlight that's under 25 bucks. CLS actually makes the same thing in a matte finish. Again, I don't know if you can see this on the video, but I'll put up a couple of pictures that show it more clearly. This matte finish looks really professional, and it's just a couple of bucks more. It's still under $30 for this thing. I think around $28. And they have a pathway light with the same matte finish to match it. And this is under 40 bucks. So that's a killer price point for this pathway light in the matte finish. So if anyone wants to see any of that matte stuff, which I didn't even know existed, let me know because it is really, really cool. So that's all I got for you guys. Hope that was beneficial. Talk to everyone soon.